So hey guys, the episode number 2 of House of the Dragon season 3 is out now and I have just finished watching it. And guys, this episode was slow yet it was so much thrilling. This episode starts with the aftermath of the Battle of Gullet, and we saw Bela carrying the body of Jace and bringing him to Dragonstone, and that whole sequence and the performance of Rhaenyra's actor, whoever they are, I don't know their name, but their performance was heartbreaking. That whole scene was heartbreaking. That whole sequence was really hard to watch, and literally my eyes were filled with tears while I was watching that sequence, because the performance of Rhaenyra's actor, they did a hell of a job, and the whole sequence was really sad. And while we're talking about the death of Jace, let's talk about Rhaena. After becoming the most hated character of this entire show, she she continues to make more haters for her, because what she did, she didn't even came to Dragonstone after getting Jace killed. She just ran away and she went to Well, and now she is trying to play politics so her life can be spared, because nobody knows that she was the one who was riding Chief Stealer, and now she is trying to play politics at will to in order to hide there and stay away from the wrath of Rhaenyra. And on the other hand, Rhaenyra wants to know who was riding that dragon, so she is looking into it, and maybe she will find that it was Rhaena who was riding Chief Stealer, and it will be very bad for Rhaena if Rhaenyra finds out. And I'm really hoping that Rhaenyra finds out that Rhaena was the one who got Jace killed. On the other hand, Daemon is celebrating his victory at Red Fork and Lakeshore, and he got the message of Rhaenyra that Jace is dead now, and she is asking him to come back at Dragonstone so they can both go to the King's Landing to claim the throne. And then we saw Ellen was searching for Lord Corlys, and he finally found him alive. And that was not a surprise for me, because if you look the intro of this episode really closely, you will find Lord Corlys and Valar in that intro, and you will see that Valar is covered in blood and Lord Corlys is not. And if you look closely to the entire intro, you will find that everyone who has died, they are covered in blood. On the other hand, the company who were transporting Aegon and the Lord of Whisperer to Rhaenyra, they got attacked by Triarchy, and because of that, Aegon and Lord of Whispers got out and they ran away. And now Alicent is making sure that when Rhaenyra comes, there will be no resistance from the City Watch. And she manages to send Aemon to Harrenhal. And when Aemon went to Harrenhal and when he arrived on Vhagar, he burned the Harrenhal down and he killed the Lord of Harrenhal. And he himself got hurt pretty well. And now that witch, I don't know her name, but she is there, and probably she is going to help her, because when Daemon left Harrenhal, he insulted her. Then Rhaenyra arrives at King's Landing alongside Daemon and with her 4 dragons, and a little bit action sequence in which Daemon was absolute badass. And I was having a feeling like I was watching the first season of Game of Thrones when Ned tried to sit on the throne and he got betrayed. This whole sequence was giving me vibe of that scene. And finally Rhaenyra got to sit on Iron Throne, which was her birthright. And after that, very surprisingly, we found out that Sir Otto Hightower was imprisoned in the Red Keep, and when he got out, Rhaenyra killed him, and that scene was so awesome. And on the other hand, Alicent and Helena was trying to flood the city, but they got caught and they were brought into the throne room. And when Alicent saw that her father is dead now, her father's head is just lying there in the throne room, and that's where this episode ended. And my overall thoughts on this episode was it was a very awesome episode. It made me angry, it was chilling, it was a very slow episode. It was kind of a the silence after a battle, it was kind of that. But even after being such a silent episode, it's such a slow episode, it was thrilling. It was giving me anxiety, and it was giving me chills, and the whole episode was incredible. It made me cry, it made me angry, it made me anxious, and it made me happy in the end, because Rhaenyra is now sitting on the throne. And I'm really looking forward to what happens now, because we know that Rhaenyra is here, and all of her dragons are here, and Daemon is here. And now nobody is at Harrenhal, and there is no dragon there, but Vhagar is there. And I think now that they have King's Landing, they are going to lose Harrenhal. So I am really looking forward to watch the episode number 3 of House of the Dragon next week. So what about you guys? What do you think about this episode? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Or what do you think about it? If you have a theory about it, let me know in the comment box below, or if you can, write a small review about it too. So that's all in this video. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care.